She wasn't proud of her life story. Just 2 months after giving birth to their first child, her husband passed away. The loss was crushing, leaving her in a world that felt both foreign and unkind. There was no one to lean on, no family willing to step in and help. Alone, she faced the daunting task of raising her newborn while navigating her own grief. Her struggles began almost immediately, starting with overdue rent and bills piling up. Despite her pleas, her husband's family refused to help, even for the sake of the baby. The few who offered assistance came with a heart-wrenching condition. They'd help her only if she gave up her child and moved on. It was unthinkable. The idea of abandoning her baby felt like losing her husband all over again. She declined, determined to find another way. Out of necessity, she took on 2 jobs, juggling demanding hours to make ends meet. As the years wore on, her beauty, once striking, faded into the background, masked by exhaustion and hard labor. The world seemed to pass her by, men stopped noticing her, and she felt invisible alongside her child. Yet, her sacrifices bore fruit. 25 years later, her daughter Sarah had blossomed, a graduate with honors, a successful career in a reputable private company, and a new life with a loving husband. Sarah, forever grateful, invited her mother to live with her, eager to give back. Her husband's home was large, warm, and welcoming, a place where her mother could finally find some peace. Sarah's job required frequent international travel, and one day, she had to commit to a 6-month project abroad, despite her best efforts to avoid the trip. 2 months into her absence, her mother and her husband grew closer, bonded by shared conversations and trust. Her mother, still striking in her late 40s, was a beautiful presence in their home, and her relationship with her daughter's husband was respectful and friendly. One weekend, they attended a social event together and decided to unwind with some drinks. The night was long, and as they drank, their conversations took on a warmth that blurred boundaries. When they returned home, one thing led to another, and they crossed a line neither had ever imagined. The morning brought them both immense guilt. Sarah's mother, filled with shame, couldn't fathom how she'd let this happen with her own daughter's husband. Yet, somewhere inside, she couldn't deny the part of her that felt alive after years of solitude. They vowed to keep the incident a secret, hoping it was a one-time mistake. But just 2 days later, they found themselves repeating the act, unable to resist the connection that had been awakened. Soon, it became a quiet routine, a secret tether that pulled them together in Sarah's absence. As Sarah's return drew near, the question loomed, what would happen when she came back? Could they keep this secret forever? Find out in part 2 when Sarah returns home. Kindly like and subscribe to our channel to get updates on true life stories.